What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and I'm back at you guys with another banger. So, in today's video, man, we got to talk about my home team, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, if you didn't know, the Dallas Mavericks, they have been on a losing streak, man. They've been getting their ass handled. They've been getting their ass cooked. And because of that, I gotta make this video on what the fuck is wrong with the Dallas Mavericks. Now, in today's video, we will dive deep into just everything when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks. It could be the stats, the coach, and all of that. And we will come out of this video with a conclusion on why the Dallas Mavericks have been getting cooked. But before we get into that, I do want to say I appreciate all you guys for the support on the channel, man. We have officially hit 360 subscribers, man. Shout out to all 360 of you guys, man. I appreciate the support. But without further ado, let's switch over and let's get right into it. Alright, guys. So to start off, first and foremost, let's just take a look at their stats for this year. I feel like us actually taking a look at their team stats can give us some more insight on what exactly this team is lacking and what exactly this team is excelling at. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at these stats, man. But before I do that, let me zoom in on this a little bit so you guys can see it better. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that is better. That is way better. So currently, they are 36 and 39, as we all can see, and they are 11th in the Western Conference. Now, this is crazy because about 2 to 3 weeks ago, they weren't the 11th seed. They were literally like the 6th seed. So they have literally been taking L's left and right. And let's look into some of these stats to see exactly what's going on with that. So for points per game, they are 17th out of 30th when it comes to all the NBA teams. So that does mean that they are middle of the pack. It's the same when it comes to opponents' points per game. They are 15th out of 30th, so they're literally the middle of the pack when it comes to that. When it comes to their pace, they are 29th out of 30th, so they don't really run a lot. They don't really get too many fast breaks. And the reason for that is because let's take a look at that defensive rating. They are 23rd out of 30 when it comes to all the NBA teams. So their defense is ass. Now their offense is great. And this was something I actually noted when I made the original video for when Kyrie got traded to the Dallas Mavericks. I said, man, them losing Dorian Finney-Smith, they are losing some defense, and they can definitely be a glass cannon type of team where they're great on offense but trash when it comes to defense, and it looks like I was correct. They are pretty solid when it comes to offense, almost top 5, but defense, they're one of the worst teams in the NBA. So definitely makes sense why they are taking L's. Now, besides the defense, what else do I feel like is really holding this team back? Now, the thing I feel like is really holding this team back besides the defense is their role players. Now, we would expect any team with a top 5 player in Luka Doncic and also a top 10 to top 15, maybe top 20 player in Kyrie Irving to win some fucking games. But when you see what the role players are actually providing, then things start to get very spooky. Now, let's scroll down so we can take a look at some of these role player stats, and then I'll really show some of the most recent stats from some of these role players, because man, when y'all see those stats, then y'all really gonna be like, I don't know, man, I don't know. So ignore Spencer Dinwiddie, ignore Dorian Finney-Smith. Obviously, these players are not on the team anymore. But let's take a look at some of the players, the role players to be exact, that are on the team. So Reggie Bullock, he has played 72 games. So this man has been here every game. And Yes, his 3-point percentage has been pretty great, but he's only averaging 7.3 points per game. And we do also got to include that, let's keep it a band, his defense hasn't been the greatest this year. It really hasn't. Tim Hardaway Jr., a glass cannon type of player who can get hot every now and then, but besides that, when we just look at his stats, 39%, that's horrible. Reggie Bullock, 41% field goal percentage, that's horrible. The only players that's really averaging a solid field goal percentage is Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Like I said, Reggie Bullock, field goal percentage, horrible. Tim Hardaway Jr., field goal percentage, horrible. Yeah, they can hit some threes, but field goal percentage, fucking horrible. Now, shout out to Christian Wood. He has been solid this year as well, but it's been a pretty weird season for him just because of the coaching. Look at the game started, 17 games. And that's another reason why they might be kind of trash right now, is because of the coaching. Now, when it comes to the coaching from Jason Kidd, I feel like his offense isn't very imaginative. It's mostly just pick and rolls. And as we can see, like, bro, starred Christian Wood. I don't understand the logic in it. But Christian Wood has been solid this year, to be honest. So the three quote-unquote stars have been good. Christian Wood has been good. Luka Doncic has been good. And Kyrie Irving has been good. And, yeah, the role players, they just been kind of rough. Maxi Kleber, he's shooting 46%. That's a little better than Reggie Bullock and fucking Tim Hardaway Jr. But it's still much to be desired, man. It's really still much to be desired. When it comes to the other aspects of the game, a lot of these role players don't provide much. They don't really provide much when it comes to the rebounding, when it comes to defense, when it comes to a lot of the intangible things that don't really show up on the stat sheet. Dwight Powell, let's take a look at him. Now, he does have a very high field goal percentage, but it's because for the most part he is just doing a lot of pick and roll. And as we can see, his field goal percentage is also very high because it's not like he gets many field goal attempts. He only averages around 4 field goal attempts per game. So it makes a lot of sense why his field goal percentage is so high. And this is very disappointing. 4.3 rebounds per game. As a big man, that's very disappointing. That is very disappointing. Look at this, bro. Kyrie Irving literally has more rebounds than a big man in Dwight Powell. What is going on, bro? What is going on? Shout out to my boy Josh Green, though. I want to give him a shout out. He has been great this year. He needs more minutes. He should be averaging more minutes than Reggie Bullock and Tim Hardaway Jr. Hot take. I know it's a hot take, but he's literally like the 4th best player on this team besides Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, and Christian Wood. But besides that, when it comes to their bench is horrible. I'm going to just keep it real. Their bench is very horrible. A lot of these players don't really provide nothing, man. You got Justin Holiday, look at it, field goal percentage, horrible, bro. You got Kemba Walker, he hasn't even really played that many games. He's only played 9 games, so we can't even consider him in here. You have Jaden Hardy. He was a rookie, so we can't expect too much out of him, but he's been pretty good to be a rookie, so shout out to him. But the rest of these players, do we even really need to talk about them? So, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. They role players are just ass. I'm going to keep it a band. They role players are just ass when it comes to rotations and things of that nature. From my boy, damn, what's his name? Their coach. Dang, I'm having a brain fart right now. But when it comes to their coach, aka Jason Kidd, I don't really like some of the rotations he does, and also it's like, why will you not start my boy Christian Wood? Is crazy. But man, let's just get this concluded. Who do I feel like is the main cause, or what do I feel like is the main cause for the Dallas Mavericks being so ass? Me personally, I say first and foremost, it is just that their role players haven't been that great this year. We can also attribute injuries as well. They have had the injury bug when it comes to a lot of their players. So I do want to note that as well. And also coaching, man. I feel like it's unacceptable for Jason Kidd to have Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, 2 top 15 offensive players to be specific, on his team, and them to be, just getting cooked as much as they do. I know the defense is, very much to be desired, but still, like, for y'all to be getting cooked as much as y'all been getting cooked lately, man, it's unacceptable. I really thought that they were going to make a push, and it hurts my soul, bro. It hurts my soul as a Dallas native for this team to be getting cooked like it is. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.